clean all the piss off the strings, I think.
That's not piss.
I mean, did you smell my hands after I did that?
Oh, I don't have to smell your hand. I know exactly what that shit smells like.
So, man, that was awful.
It's not. I mean, it's not piss. It's just my hands leave a certain.
Let's just put it like this. It's midnight.
Correct.
Just after midnight on the East Coast, and
correct.
That's the worst thing I smelt yesterday.
Okay. I mean, that's fair, but
like all day, yeah.
Owl day?
And think about what you do in a day, like 4 times. You know?
What the fuck was that?
Like, what do you do 4 times a day that makes your hands really smell terrible?
I don't know. What do you do 4 times a day?
I'm talking about horrifically bad. You do it 4 times a day. Well, this smelled worse than that.
What he say?
You just get it all over your hands. I mean,
what the fuck are you saying?
Sometimes in your hair, that smell gets in your hair. You ever leaned over to kiss your mama with that shit in your hair?
What the fuck shit in your hair are you talking about? You wipe shit in your hair?
No, the smell gets in your hair like cigarette smoke.
What the fuck?
Does that not happen when you use the bathroom? Like the smell gets in your hair? I'm serious, man. I'm serious, bro. Man.
Hey, welcome to Grown Men Record Night, everybody. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us tonight. Had a lot of fun playing some records, cutting it up with everybody tonight. A lot of fun.
Yeah.
Boy. Whew. We got Jay in the house. We got Steve Fever in the house. Jay, you're probably not going to make it through the whole show. I'm going to throw out a fucking educated guess over here.
Well, we'll see.
Okay. We're going to do something unique for Dick of the Week tonight.
Okay.
Something we've never done on this program.
Great. What's that? Entertain in a positive way?
Won't you take a fucking laugh?
No, entertain in a positive way.
Jay looks like a giant. He is. Ah! Jay's so fat it takes him 2 trips to haul out.
Wow. They put speed bumps up at the salad bar when they see me coming.
Jay's mom broke her leg and gravy poured out.
Oh, man. That was good. I don't know if I've heard that one before.
You never heard that one before? Everybody's placing their bets what time you leave. But you can't look at it because that will skew the bets. You don't want to affect the odds. So big time business tonight. I'm starting a long ass fucking vacation. Or no, it's not long ass. We're off for Monday and Tuesday for 3rd and the 4th for the Halloween celebration. No, Independence Day. What did I say?
Halloween.
Correct. So we're off 2 days. I took the rest of the week off plus the Monday afterwards on account of me and Cameraman are going up to New York City, which I've never been to, leaving like next Wednesday. And so, and the plan is, and hear me out, we're streaming the whole fucking trip up at least.
That's cool.
From
I'll hold the camera and the cameraman's face the whole time.
Oh, of course. From tip to stern.
Why don't you ever go and drink on the trip up there?
No comment.
That's illegal.
It'll all be available.
Is the wreck going to be broadcast? Is the end going to be broadcast?
It'll all be available in the deposition, which will be public record.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it should be a good time. So that's the big plan. So also this weekend, as we're doing at some point, and perhaps on 4th of July, because I think we may get over here and eat some grill up some hot dogs and crack us a couple of ice cold Budweisers and some shit like that on 4th of July.
Yeah.
And I feel that'd be a good time, although that would be the day before we leave, so perhaps it's not the best day. I should do this maybe tomorrow night, actually. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow night.
Yeah. What's that?
I'm going to fire up an IRL stream on the phone, because I've never actually streamed to Twitch on the phone before. I know you have. So, thinking about just firing something up while we're just chilling, hanging out, like in the living room or something. and just so I can get used to the interface and like how everything works and all that jazz. Because I don't be fumbling around like a damn something or other on the damn trip first thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to set that tone, Jay.
Yeah.
Right off the bat, like that. Boom.
Yeah.
Set that tone.
Okay. Hey, so you're a sportsman, right?
Less than I used to be, but I'm a sports guy.
Well, you know, what's your favorite sport to watch on television?
You know, I have to say I really enjoyed the NBA Finals, so right now I'm gonna say basketball. Okay. I'm not really super gotten to where I'm just foaming at the mouth baseball yet.
Yeah.
So I'd have to say basketball right now.
Did you hear about that basketball player? I won't say his name because he's innocent until proven guilty, but he got locked up today. They came and got him.
Controversial.
Very, very. Turns out he shot a ball. Like he shot a ball.
Well, Jay has been effectively removed from the program, at least momentarily.
Oh, come on.
We may allow him back.
That's true. You have to scooch that way a little bit.
Oh, am I too close to you?
It's
I am a giant.
you're a giant.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Well, the camera's closer to me than it is to you.
Yeah, that's the thing. This chair relieves itself too.
Speaking of ball, I will try not to show my ball tonight.
Yeah, this is a ball shot. We have like 4 comments every episode about
Balls.
guest balls.
Steve'sBalls.org.
You know, we've made drastic movements in the past. We've gone to drastic means to prevent that.
Looks like I got a big red spot on my leg right here, like poison ivy, but it's actually light reflection.
I mean, we like to keep it a
there
family
we go.
friendly. So
That's good.
that way you don't have to worry about it. Just in case. What you been doing, Steve?
I was taking a nap.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How long of a nap?
Really long nap. You know, today was usually on a Friday before a holiday weekend, we get early release.
Uh-huh.
And so as soon as that time came, I was like, yeah, I'm going to sit here for just a minute, relax. And, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours later, I woke up and I was like,
Wow, 4 or 5 hours later?
yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I haven't taken a 4 or 5 hour nap since I did amphetamines.
Hello. No, but yeah, I've been busy.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't tell everybody. I got a new toy added over here.
Here you
Got-
go.
we got a second monitor over here to the side that right now is just nothing but chat and activity.
Yeah, it's a big monitor.
It's a 27 inch, and I got it turned vertically. So we got the monitor here.
Whoa, look at that.
Yeah. See
Look at
that?
that chat. That's the biggest chat I've ever seen.
You guys wish your chat was that big.
Wish your chat. Hey, girl.
Yeah. So.
Look at that dog with a record head.
That's inappropriate.
And it looks worse than
That
it
is 100% inappropriate. That will get you banned off of, pretty much anything, even Grindr, which is impressive. Steve's taking African spiders on Letterman later. So you look like a safari. Taking African spiders on.
Don't be afraid now. I'm just going to place it on your shoulder.
Whoa. Cue the orc.
Didn't he die? He died recently, didn't he?
David Letterman?
No.
Incorrect.
The guy that would bring animals. Jack Hanna.
Oh, he died?
Didn't he die this week? Was that like 10 years ago? I don't know.
Did he die from looking like Fran Tarkenton?
Yes.
Oh, goddamn, I love my life.
Georgia Bulldog. Did you know Fran Tarkenton was a Bulldog?
Was he really?
Yeah.
I know that. But a crazy day, dude. For like a short day, this should be like the chill day. My dad got a new television. It's my mom's birthday. Me and my mom went out to eat. Set up a new TV for my dad. I didn't even have time to go to the store, like the grocery store. It was crazy. It was a hell of an afternoon.
Yeah, I didn't do any of that.
It was, it was all the right things to do. That's what matters.
You're a good son.
Yeah. It's also me and Finn's anniversary.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's interesting. How did you commemorate that?
Nah.
Just putting a gun to your head and then putting it down and say, maybe next year.
I win.
Give me that gun over there.
Nah. Not on.
You should wear a holster.
I should wear a holster. But so yeah, records and shows and stuff. What was I going to say about it? Oh yeah, we're talking about we're doing the traveling. We're going to do an IRL stream to test it. Boom. I think that's kind of the stuff I was going to say. Very, very cool thing I heard about Third Man Records in the Jack White shit.
Yeah.
They're Detroit based, largely.
Nashville.
Well, he's from Detroit, so like, I don't want to say the record label's based in Detroit. He's based in Detroit.
Well, like most good things in Detroit, they move quickly out of Detroit and go somewhere else.
Well, counter to that point, they've teamed up with Blue Note. They're going to be releasing these records. It's called the 313 Series Partnership, where Third Man and Blue Note are releasing these Detroit jazz guys on Third Man Records. Some really nice reissue pressings of this stuff. Pretty cool.
Hold on. 313. Why 313?
Is that the area code? I'm guessing.
No. I think I saw there was a golf tournament going on, and I think it was in Detroit. There was this 313. What the fuck was
There's a golf tournament in Detroit this week.
God, you just triggered something. Well, I was taking my nap. I woke up and I
Somebody
saw
will know.
this thing about
Scotty's from Detroit, so he'll end.
But honestly, on 3 of the holes, if you.
Oh yeah,
you get
a bonus or something.
If you can get a hole in one on
area code. That's area
code. 3 on one of them, a 1 on one, a 3 on the other, you get this huge prize. It is the area code.
That was the Reader's Digest version. It's the area code. Scotty just confirmed.
But they were using that whole 313 and it was in the tournament as part of something.
They're going to do 5 releases that include Thad Jones's Detroit, New York. Thad Jones. Detroit, New York Junction from '56.
Okay,
that's early jazz. I don't really know that one. Donald Byrd's Electric Bird. I know that one very well.
Oh.
Elvin Jones' Genesis from '71. That included in some of the shit. The guy says there's no better way for us to celebrate the abundance of Detroit talent on the Blue Note roster than the 313 collaboration with our hometown brothers and sisters at Third Man Records. Quality segment. So look forward to that. I bet that shit's going to sound really good because recently, at least, Blue Note has pretty much done no wrong in the reissue market, and Third Man has got a pretty goddamn good reputation when it comes to doing reissue and current issue stuff fairly well. Their sound quality is typically pretty damn awesome, from my experience at least. So interesting for that. I don't really have a lot of stuff that's going on other than that stuff.
Well, it'll be a short show.
It'll be a short show.
Oh.
No. It don't have to be crazy. Short. We'll get into it.
Mike's got to go to court in the morning.
Saturday court?
Saturday court.
I got detention in the morning. I don't do a lot of, or we typically don't do a lot of, amongst the 3 of us, chatter about, or even when we have guests, they don't talk much about reggae and jazz. I love the shit. I don't have a lot of it on vinyl. And I don't really have much dub at all, which I actually prefer over reggae for the most part. I really love dub music. I've got tons of it digitally, especially shit from back in the 90s and stuff. I don't have a lot of the classic dub, but this kind of popped out. This, I don't know, the cover triggered something. I don't know why. But I looked this up today, and what's this being a fucking cunt?
Groundation meets brain damage.
Yeah, it's oh, I gotta increase this font. Holy shit.
You can't read with those fake glasses on.
I can't read, period. I ain't got nothing to do with no glasses. And I didn't know that. Apparently, that brain damage, groundation, dreaming from an iron gate, double LP. The French producer and dub artist known as Brain Damage. Apparently, this Hebron Gate is one of the most classic like jazz or dub albums of the last like couple of decades, and they've kind of reworked it on this thing, and it's got. I listened to a lot of it. It's got a lot of like jazz elements to it, like some horns in the background, affected, delays, shit like that. But it's got the classic like dub reggae sounds.
Heavy reverb,
the trippy shit, but throw a little jazz on top of that. This shit's a fucking vibe. I would totally recommend checking this way out. If you dig any of that kind of stuff, it's trippy enough, it's classic dub enough, but just a really, really good time. Holy Lord. I think I've got the croup, Steve. I may have the croup. It's a good possibility. It's a good possibility. Man, I'm sweating like a Johnson City anchor.
Well, you can open that window behind you.
Think that'll help?
Maybe. It's hot as shit in here.
Yeah, I came home late.
I don't want you to pass out in the middle of the show.
I came home late, so I didn't get to turn the air on like I would normally do.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't do it.
Well, yeah, it's not much cooler outside.
That'll just introduce more humidity to the environment.
Okay.
I always love over-pronunciating the N in environment. I feel that makes people uncomfortable when I do that. What say you?
It's not one of those N's that you can drop.
I mean, everybody typically drops it.
Like mountain.
Environment.
Or that's a T they drop. Mountain.
Mountain. George Clinton. You ever went and seen George Clinton?
Yeah, I saw him at up on the mountain. It was really cool.
I rode an ambulance up there. It was on Tuesday, though.
Hey, Tinkerbell. Hey, I saw a really cool documentary last night.
Yeah?
You like the Pogues?
Don't know shit about them.
Well, I don't know. I didn't know much about them. I know it was like, it's that Irish like drinking music.
It's
called Crock of Gold.
Crock?
About Shane MacGowan, who's the founder and basically the man who brought Irish music back to the spotlight.
The shillelagh.
They say he saved Irish music. He lived that motherfucker lived the part of that whole Irish drinking music. I think he's still alive. But its documentary was produced by his good friend Johnny Depp.
What?
Yeah.
Johnny Depp?
Johnny Depp. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It's good though. It's on. I saw it on Hulu, I think.
Cool.
But I do recommend it if you like the Pogues, or if you want to know more about the Pogues.
We watched that Melvins documentary on stream Wednesday night. That shit was fucking awesome. That was really killer. I've been waiting on that documentary for years. Yeah.
That was kind of boring.
What? No way.
Maybe I didn't. I wasn't in for the whole show. I was actually just waiting to pick up my daughter and kind of dialed you in for a few minutes.
God, that shit was great, man. I've been waiting on that for a long time. What the fuck is Suddenly Salad? Are we talking Suddenly Salad in the chat?
Ooh,
Wasn't Possibilities like an early box dinner similar to Suddenly Salad? Actually, there was a restaurant here in town, Eric, called Possibilities.
There was a restaurant in Savannah called Possibilities, and I'm sure that it wasn't a chain because it was a mom and pop.
Because I played with a drummer that was his day job.
The possibilities were endless.
Actually, no, he was going to school for like.
Why is there a really nice 16 gig?
Because I didn't want to lose it. I knew if I put it on top
of that dirty ass thing.
Because I knew that would keep.
You don't have a holder for that?
A holder?
An SD card holder for that?
Not here or somewhere.
Okay.
I may have one somewhere.
I might have one.
I got one at a couple of work.
Okay.
Yo, what's up, Eddie? Man, my chair just keeps dropping. Like every time I motion, it just. Hey, over on the punk side of things, this is one that's kind of jumped out at me. I admittedly didn't really know a lot about this band right here. Court Martial. I gotta up this font too. What the fuck am I thinking? Obscure British quartet Court Martial formed in Bristol, 1980.
Virginia?
This is some old school fucking UK punk here. I didn't know jack shit about these guys, but they were only around until like 82. And I listened to some of this today. I'll see what it said. The material finds our heroes switching between fast and furious diatribes and fuzzy dirges, and alternating the demos with the singles allows us to witness the progression, which I think is a really cool idea. And this is like a kind of like a deluxe reissue or something. So in the way that it's laid out, they mix like the demo tracks with like the singles, so that you get an idea of like what the band's really about. I think it's kind of cool. In terms of arranging material on an album. But I'd never heard these guys before and checked a lot of this. This shit is really pretty polished. It was way more polished than I thought an early British punk band was going to be. They were way tighter than I thought they were going to be. So if you like that kind of shit, definitely check out Court Martial. Pretty cool stuff, man. Court Martial, cool Riot City, no future style of UK hardcore. Yeah, I found them to be exceptionally tight for that. I was expecting just sloppy fucking sloppy seconds all over the place. What he say?
Is that the van playing behind me?
It looks like it. we should do a shot.
Oh yeah,
Let's do a shot.
where's your liquor?
Yonder. You know, for some of the metalheads in the chat, this is one of these kind of like newer bands that I noticed that a lot of different people that have even been into metal at different parts of their lives have kind of gravitated towards, and this band gets a fair bit of respect. Unfortunately, the lead singer Riley passed away a couple of years ago, so there will be no more. But Power Trip has a great reputation for being a kind of a neo thrash band that kind of does it the right way, and they were I think they've done stuff on Rodney, or they were always on Southern Lord. I can't remember, but anyway, this is Alive in Seattle from 2018, and I listened to some of this today, and I've heard their records and I dig them. It's not like I go out and I bought their shit, but I knew about them and I respected the fuck out of them. But I'll tell you, after listening to this today, holy shit, are these guys fucking tight. And I'll tell you, this live show, the vocals seem to be a lot more aggressive than I remember Power Trip being. I don't know if it was just the couple of songs I listened to, but it seemed a lot more growly than normal. But the band, so fucking tight. I was really impressed for a live recording. I'm not a live recording guy. This one is really good, especially if you like Power Trip. Holy shit, Eric says he was at that Power Trip show. Nice. You got one of their singles, Scotty? Hell yeah. Really blew me away today, I have to say. That's not good. That ain't the thing that has some blood in it. What's blood taste like? I'm just bullshitting. I know exactly what blood tastes like. Let's do this shot.
Okay.
To, I don't know.
To
Fucking.
no, Alan Arkin. Isn't that his name?
It's my mom's birthday and me and Finn's anniversary. But yeah, let's take this shot for Alan Arkin.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers, Alan.
Jakob, afternoon, my friend. Oh shit, I about clicked a button accidentally.
What's your favorite Alan Arkin movie?
Remind me of his body of work.
Well, The Russians Are Coming was very funny. I loved it. But I think...
hold on.
Mics Are Hot? Yeah. It's funny.
Yeah.
He was
funny.
nominated for... I think he was nominated for...
What else has he
Award.
done?
But I think my favorite, though, is the In-Laws. Serpentine with
yeah.
Peter Falk.
Peter Falk. Oh yeah,
him.
the Serpentine scene that's a classic. That's never not funny.
Hello to my little friend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't seen that in a long fucking time.
That's a really good... Don't see the remake. The original is the one.
You recently ate a $50 burger from one of the cons you went to this year. Holy shit, dude!
Jeez. Whatever.
$50. Was it like Wagyu?
Gruyere, Wagyu.
Wagyu with some Gruyere.
And some, what do you call those things the pigs dig up?
Truffles.
Truffles?
Truffles have ridges.
With gold flake on it?
Truffles have ridges.
Truffles have ridges.
And those ridges make things taste like shit. Truffles are goddamn awful. I like pretty much any food and all food. There's not... Okay, I don't like Indian food. I don't like Indian feud. I don't like artichokes.
I love Indian food.
I don't like artichokes.
I'm not big into mushrooms unless I'm, like, drinking tea.
And, like, I can't think of anything else. Like, honestly. Like, foods that I just like. Cottage cheese. Fuck cottage cheese.
I love cottage cheese.
What the fuck is wrong with
I
you?
like to roll it around on my tongue.
Oh, my God. It's like popping a sore in your mouth, for Christ's sakes. I'd rather do that than at least you're extreme. Extreme.
I don't like raw fish. I don't like that shit we get from Iceland.
Oh, bitterfisker.
No.
I like bitterfisker. It's good stuff.
Dried fish.
OZ Comic Con. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Arby's got the burgers now. Yeah, I don't agree with Arby's having burgers now. I like it's cool they got Wagyu burgers now or something.
Yeah. But usually, it lasts.
I'd try that.
Like they tried the first time, and in a week you couldn't get a burger. And it was like, we don't have those. Sorry, what do you want?
Kind of adds to the lore.
Yeah.
It's in my face.
It pissed me off.
That's pissing me off. It's in my face.
I moved it away from you.
I know. But I just don't like the fact they have burgers in general. It's not.
Speaking of Wagyu.
Big fan of potato chips dipped in cottage cheese. Oh my God! What the fuck are we saying? What the fuck are we saying?
Ah, yeah. Now we're talking. Serving suggestion.
Oh no, that is not an official record night serving suggestion. No shot. The court martial. Oh, this one came up. It's a Cleopatra reissue, which I've come to realize that I was kind of suspect on the Cleopatra reissues for a long time, and I've gotten a few of them, and they're actually really good. And this is a band. I think Mr. Bizzaro has played them on his program before, and I've seen it around. I knew the cover, and it's really some killer stuff. And this is a great opportunity to pick this up on a nice reissue that's still pretty limited, but look at the color variant on this. I'm not that guy, but this is fucking kind of dope. Bang. Have you guys ever heard Bang? 1971.
I have that record.
72.
The Bang?
You've got Bang?
Yeah.
Do you really?
I brought it.
Brand new vinyl reissue of a revered 72 album from Philadelphia Power Trio. Bang. Maybe that's why Bizzaro has it. It's a Philadelphia band. That's close to where he is. Originally released on Capitol, considered a primary forerunner for a whole new genre of metal, doom metal, that would go on to include like Pentagram, St. Vitus, Candlemass, yada 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 yada, and this unique split-colored marble vinyl.
I was looking at
pretty cool though.
One of my favorite labels. It's a different topic, but the
Correct.
Bang LP, the Bang label. It's a gun. It says Bang.
It's like pop art or
Yeah. I just like the label.
I do too.
Cool.
That's how I know what this is.
But it's not the same.
Not the same as the one
not
you
on
have?
Bang Records. Not Bang Records. I'm talking about Bang. It was BANG, which was like somebody A, somebody N, somebody G. That was their last names.
Oh,
made up
so
the record
not
label.
these guys.
No.
Oh,
Bang was like.
but you have this record? You have this record?
I think so.
I feel like Are we talking about the same thing?
Kind of.
I thought Daryl was coming over. Don't.
Jars of something in my memory.
Jars of Clay?
No.
That's got Steve's name written all over it. You think Jars of Clay guy?
No.
If Steve walked up to me in a bar and said, "Yeah, I toured with Jars of Clay. I ran lights for Jars of Clay in the late '90s," I'd be like, "Yeah,
I ran lights for
that checks out." That checks out. Neil Diamond was on Bang Records?
Yes, he was. He was one of them. But then he pulled out because they kept reissuing all this stuff. Like Neil Diamond, there would be like 30 Neil Diamond records, but only 10 of them were like original pressings. The others were like, oh, let's grab a couple songs here, a couple songs here. Here's a new Neil Diamond record.
Oh, yeah.
And finally, he's like, kind of pulled it back. You know.
I dig some Neil Diamond though. There's some good Neil Diamond records out there.
In fact, here's what triggered it for me was I got for Father's Day I got a Underdog record.
It was on a Neil Diamond.
I could see the B side and it was Bang, and I was like, what's on the A side? I looked Discogs, I looked it up, and it was Solitary Man was on the other side. So I was like, yeah, I got a Solitary Man on 45. How about that? Yeah, I dig some Neil Diamond. I got all my parents' Neil Diamond records.
I think if you wear suits for a living, okay, hear me out.
Do we have a choice?
Neil Diamond is the white-collared Jimmy Buffett. Thoughts?
I don't know what to make of that.
I see a connection between Neil Diamond and Jimmy Buffett. One's business casual and one is just straight beach casual. But I think it's the same guy.
One's what casual?
Business casual. Neil Diamond's business casual. He's tucked in polo shirt all day long.
So it's Burt Burns. This is Bang LP, Bang Records. Burt Burns.
Double B?
Ahmet Erdogan.
The fuck are you saying?
You know Ahmet Erdogan, Atlantic Records. Everybody knows Ahmet Erdogan.
Sure.
Okay. Nishui Erdogan, which is brother. Jerry Wexler, which they put a G instead of a J to make Bang, basically, because it would be Bange if it was like with Jerry Wexler.
Are we still talking about this record, or you're talking about the label?
I was talking about the label.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, it's a totally different.
I'm trying to keep everything.
Now we're on a different topic. You talking about fucking Neil Diamond?
I know.
Don't go there.
No, because of the song Bang. So you were talking about Neil Diamond. I was commenting on Neil Diamond.
Fuck you. Yeah.
Ahmet was the man.
Yeah. He was the one that let Led Zeppelin do whatever they wanted to fucking do.
Oh, is there a documentary about him?
I think so.
I may have seen that. I don't remember his name though. I only remember chicks' names, bro. Right. Oh yeah. Well, that was that.
Yeah.
Football. Let's get into a little bit of what we played tonight. Good stack tonight. Kind of a little different stack. I don't think there was any like obligatory, oh, you guys have played Iron Maiden 4 weeks in a row, or this is the 6th time I've heard Danzig this month moments tonight. You know what I mean? We have those moments. We go through phases like everybody else does, and a lot of times that shit's spurred by people cashing in banana bucks because they want to hear the fucking thing again, and you know, God bless them. It happens. But tonight it seemed like a kind of a revival of some different kind of stuff popping off. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, bro?
No.
Like this first record we played. Not only do I love the subject matter and the context and all this stuff, the uniqueness of this record, but I love the fact that it's also an homage to back in the day where we started every Grown Man Record Night record session with early jazz stuff. We're talking about some damn reefer songs. This is 16 original classics that are all about weed. 16 original jazz classics. This shit's early jazz. So it sounds like almost like big bandish or whatever, but like not big band. That's a misnomer. But this guy put it out. I think it came out in the 70s. He compiled these and turned them into like weed songs. Let me read some of the names here.
Cab Calloway.
Steve, read some of the names.
Cab Calloway, and
read the song title because I can't see them without my glasses.
there's no names of bands on the actual records. So I have to pull the. Oh, you want to read the tracks?
Just the track title.
Reefer Man, a man from Harlem. Here comes a man with the jive. If you're a Viper, Texas Tea Party, light up. Jack, I'm mellow. Sweet marijuana brown.
Sweet marijuana.
Other side, B-side, Viper Mad, Weed Smoker's Dream, the G-Man got the T-Man. All the jive is gone, the stuff is here, Wacky Dust, Who Put the Benzodrine in Mrs. Murphy's Ovaltine,
What the fuck?
and Jerry the Junker.
And the hidden track, Too Much Score.
Ha!
Too much score.
It's on Stash Records, by the way.
Too much score.
Who put the Benzodrine in Mrs. Murphy's Ovaltine? That's Harry the Hipster Gibson, by the way.
You disagree? Early Neil Diamond was cool. Jimmy Buffett was never cool.
Early Neil Diamond was cool, especially
Who was the biggest
pot song.
pea monger, Neil or Jimmy?
That's the one album you never hear them talk about.
La la la
Is,
pot.
what's it
pot.
called?
Give me some pot. All the
Sweat and Gloves or something. What's the name of that record that it took me forever to get my hands on?
yeah, I've got it without the cover though.
You got it on. You got the whole album?
Yeah, but it's, I don't have the cover.
Right.
Yeah, he's doing like a. You guys ever heard that? That I'll play it after the show. That
Pot.
or he's singing about pot. That shit's fucking funny. Here's something I've wanted to play on the program for a little while now, and it just took me a little bit to remember what the fuck I was thinking. You know what I'm saying? And a low key banger, a record that is not rare. It's not hard to obtain, and back in just not too long ago, the not too distant past, you could pick this up for a song. It was well worth your fucking money. Fucking Romantics. I've not played this in a long time, man. And it's a great record. Power poppy, fucking punky kind of sounds. I mean, it's poppy as fuck, but like, I think the fact that it was so popular and that it's so common to run across, it gives it a little bit of a tarnish to it, which is unfair. Because listening tonight, there was a good bit of people in the chat that were like really, really, really enjoying this record, and myself included. I think it's fantastic. It's a fantastic record. Heavily slept on. And I knew that before I put it on the damn player tonight, and it kind of rang true, 100%.
Is that Dustin Hoffman?
It's Dustin Hoffman. He's in the band. He was their fluffer, actually. Did that air cut off in the living room?
No, I hear it.
It got hotter. It's like hotter now. Phew. It could be the liquor, truth be told. But I've never let truth be being told stop me from all of it. Pulled out a little Red Fang Only Ghost. This came out in, I can't remember, late 20 teens. Fantastic Red Fang record. What's that say up at the top?
You can't read that.
Oh, it's an actual hype sticker. It's got quotes from like Rolling Stone and Revolver and shit like that on it. So not the first press, obviously, with the hype coming off of there, but killer stuff, man. They're a unique band in that the band I would associate them closest to would probably be Mastodon, with some touches of Clutch in there. If you like those types of bands and you've never listened to Red Fang, it's worth your while to give it it would behoove you to maybe give them a day in court.
2016.
2016. Okay, fair enough.
Far enough.
I think this album had a significant milestone anniversary this week, and I don't know what the fuck it was, but it put this album in my head, and I was like, "Yo, you got to remember Friday night, play this record. You got to remember to play this record. Got to remember to play this record." And I actually remembered. And this is not the best. It's not the greatest sounding copy, but props to Aaron Griffin for sending this to the program. It was something he scored at Goodwill, I believe. I mean, it goes for a fair shake of money in good shape. But I mean, this was pretty poppy. But man, it's poppy in the quiet parts. But when it really starts jamming, I could give a fuck. It's perfect. Whatever. Whatever. Fuck it. It's fine. Fuck it. What I say? Fuck it. Quality shit. And the best part about playing this tonight, let me tell you something. Jay was like rhyming every rhyme of this record. Jay was on top of the.
Now he's gone.
Jay could have grabbed verses on this. He said he had the tape when he was a kid. Look at that, the Minister's Son with a Public Enemy tape. That's not right.
1988.
That's not right. What do you have snooze-wise, Steve?
What do I have snooze? I don't have any snooze. I got the Nick pouches.
Oh yeah, like what you got? What you got with you?
I don't know.
I hadn't fancied
I haven't re-upped. What did I do?
If you're ever running short, I don't need nothing.
Oh, I'm good.
Now don't cut yourself short.
I'm good. I've got. It's a kind of a stab. You don't know what you're going to get. There's like 3 different things in there.
How strong are they?
There's mostly 2s. There's 1 4 maybe.
Am I going to get the 4?
You don't get the 4 if you get the white one's a 4 maybe, but the others are 2s. They're cinnamon.
Which ones?
The orangish ones.
Look like that?
Yeah.
I'm good with that one.
Can you see colors?
I'll
take the white one. It's not snooze. It's nicotine.
Correct.
There's a difference.
Pouches.
Check them out.
Some VCLT from last week. Man, I love this fucking record. I was not familiar with this at all. Michael familiar. But holy shit balls. This Jerry's Kids record, Kill, Kill, Kill. Oh my God. It's so good. We listened to side A after the show last week, play side B tonight. I could not be happier with this record. This was such a surprise. And man, what's that? Tang Records?
Oh yeah, people want to know what time Jay left. I was going to make a note of it. Then I
never know, man.
Well, I did look at my watch or my.
It wasn't long
my
after
watch.
the start. He didn't hang around long.
It wasn't
12:40. Who said?
No,
no.
It was closer to 12:15.
It was closer to 12:15.
If you had 12:15, you're a winner.
Yeah, we'll say 12:15. Man looks at me browsing like a cameras on the internet. I might actually buy one. Oh shit. Chuck D and Rakim, coolest voices in hip hop. Yeah, it's close. I mean, that's definitely up there. That's some serious shit. That track, whenever I was over here fucking screaming, Terminator X. If you know the DJ, that's fucking. Yeah, it's fucking awesome shit. A rare occurrence on the program. Vance cashed in some banana bucks and wanted to hear some Faith No More. So I was like, sure, no problem. Music on vinyl reissue from early 2010s, present from the fiance actually. And then Dave was like, can I cash in banana bucks and have you flip the record over? You sure the fuck can. And that's exactly what Dave did. Long and strong, right for the throat. We flipped this right the fuck over and listened to this whole entire album back to back with not even a flipper in between, Steve. I just sent Jay right up to the table and I was like, Jay, just pick that record up. Flip that thing the fuck over. Boom. We've done that less than 5 times in 11 years.
Usually it's after the show that you'll flip a record like that.
Yeah. I bet we've done that less than 5 times.
Flip a record over.
Tremendous sex drive. The girlfriend lives 40 miles away. What's up, Dave? The king of the one-liners is in the house, Dave.
Oh, yeah.
I have that one, Eric. That's what I've been jamming that one non-stop for like 3 years. I can't get enough of it. The first Jerry's
I love
Kids,
this
and so
part.
he sent that shit.
Mike Borden plays Zildjian cymbals. Who doesn't play Zildjian cymbals?
Jay Burcham, he plays the Wuhan Clan.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Jay's in the Wuhan Clan. Jay was sponsored by Wuhan Cymbals.
Okay.
Dude, I went bonkers on this one. I wanted to get a little crazy. I wanted to get a little bit out there for the next record. This is a little sneaker. Not everybody knows about James Blood Ulmer.
Oh, yeah.
Holy Lord.
That's a great record.
Avant-garde, funky jazz guitarist, and rarely will I say this, but that a cover says it the fuck all.
Mm-hmm.
This cover says this record to the T.
If you put a cigarette in his mouth, maybe it might be.
Because he's like, God damn it! I mean, that's how he plays the guitar. I mean, it's like you can feel him.
What style is it? Is it
avant-garde jazz?
Okay.
Almost like free jazz, but like there's some funkier elements to
so
it.
it doesn't have any kind of.
It's on Columbia too. It's not like but it's. If you've never heard this record, do yourself a fucking Frankie. Do him a fucking favor.
Hey Frankie, Parmesan.
What if I want to go across the street and get one of those sandwiches I like? Yeah, James Blood Ulmer. Marking at 8, dude. It's a fucking solid piece. Solid.
1981.
81 it is.
Yep.
Huh. I'll
So
sing a
who
little
said
bit later
jazz
than that.
was shit in the 80s? There's some good stuff out
Is he
there.
pinching a loaf? He looks like it. I got a couple of pictures like that of me on stage, and everybody was like, man, you taking a shit?
Yes.
Actually, people used to make these comments on all our pictures on stage. They made these Cottonelle wipe comments. You know, Cottonelle wipes will get rid of that because I'm always like going, Jay pulled this one out. Jay was like, I want to hear one record tonight. I want to hear one fucking record. Can I play this one record? And I'll play this one record. And after I smacked the fuck out of him for irritating me, it's like, sure, play the fucking record. Put the needle on the record, B. This dude thinks he's Biz Marquee.
Oh, yeah.
A little Montrose Paper Money. Oh, can never go wrong. I Got the Fire, one of the best rock songs of all time. I don't want to argue about nothing. Killer stuff. That's my favorite Montrose. Everybody says.
I heard that singer went on to do something else. I don't know what it was.
Sammy Hagar.
The Hagar.
He owns a
tequila company.
A liquor company.
That's what he did. I couldn't remember what it was.
That's a sin. That's a paddling. That's a
Have
sin.
you tried the Cabo Wabo?
Who's been drinking it? Mr. B. Mr. B.
I've never tried it.
Mr. B's a Patron guy, which I drink too much about shit like that.
Yeah, that's good tequila.
Sure.
It ain't. I mean, as tequila goes, it's not the best, but it's.
But I will say,
great.
Tequila and bourbon. You know, I drink Pop Off, 100%.
We all know that.
But tequila and bourbon are the things that I don't really scrimp on. There's a base level of tequila that I don't go below.
Well,
I
tequila,
have, but I don't.
I don't like to go below Cuervo.
Cuervo is the
It's
baseline,
tequila.
which also includes like that Altos is the same price.
Yeah, and what's the one you can get the best añejo? The cheap Lunazol.
Lunazol.
Yeah,
Lunazol, Altos, and
For a
Cuervo.
cheap tequila,
Yeah.
that's
all
really
good.
decent.
Those are all good.
But yeah, then it's like
And then like next level for me is like
1800. I don't usually go buying past that because I'm a cheap ass.
if I'm buying that, I'm buying the what's the Esposito. Mm-hmm. Is it, no,
Is that the one with the skull?
Espolon with the sugar skulls on it.
Yeah,
Me and Finn used to drink the fuck out of that. When we go to the beach, we drink that shit. And if I'm going past that, I'm doing Casadores with the deer on the bottle. That's my favorite tequila, Casadores. Anyway,
What are you
bourbon.
What are you going to drink in New York?
largely probably bourbon, like in like we're going to like a really fancy steakhouse. We're going to Gallagher's Steakhouse. I already got a reservation. For
Really?
like dry aged steaks. Like it's one of the top 3 like New York City.
You
like,
going to Studio 54?
Incorrect. But we may go to a jazz club. So we're talking like high end steakhouse, jazz club, maybe a comedy club. I'm probably going to be bourbon all day long on these. Like a nice pour of bourbon, like something legit. $15 a pour, 20. Oh, like okay, fine. Like for once in my life, that's when I'm going to be doing that. If I'm in a jazz club in New York City, I'm not taking shots of pop off. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you like tequila, but agave makes me get all flushed. Oh shit. Going to a flea market better not get rained out. Holy shit! What's up, old radios? And finally, the last record we played tonight, shouts to Miss U. She wondered if we could squeeze this one in. I was like, sure, we can make this happen. She wanted to hear figured it would be kind of based on what we played tonight. It's like, sure, it's like a little Disco Volante from Mr. Bungle, which includes one of my favorite Bungle tracks. I made sure I played the side that has Desert Search for Techno Allah on it. Perfect song.
Wasn't that the one you were
Perfect
very
song.
disappointed with that pressing?
This pressing's god awful.
Yeah.
I also have the first record.
It's really low.
It's super god awful. You have to take to get an actual mix to where I want it to be on the mixer. You have to take it. Not only do you have to like crank the
Gain.
the channel and the gain, you have to take the master and crank it up to get it to an appropriate level. I didn't do that tonight. I just rendered it all in post here.
There you go. So you brought up the lows as well, all the noise as well.
Just
the noise level got.
Yeah, they're terrible pressings, and I think there's some music on vinyl reissues of these, I believe, or something like that came out in the last couple of years that are way better than these. But fiance also gave me this and like Christmas presents and shit. So they're free records. So I ain't pop off the Magic Dragon lives by the stream. Dude, Dave. Has Dave got quote of the night? Pop off the Magic Dragon lives by the stream? I kind of fuck with that, Steve. Low key.
I kind of like pinching a loaf. Fuckers don't say that enough anymore.
That's a good quote of the night.
Speaking of pinching a loaf, that's what usually you'd say in Atlanta when you go to get a Creative Loafing. I'm going to go pinch a loaf.
Creative Loafing magazine?
The news.
Yeah, we were in that.
Yeah.
We were in that a few times.
Creative Loafing.
I think that's the one where we got the worst band pick.
Nice.
It was a Southeast publication.
Yeah.
And it was Georgia, I think, because they came out of the... if you don't know, so Cameraman and my friend Dave, they were hiking the Appalachian Trail and did a lot of miles and came out on the other end. And
They probably pinched a few loaves for real.
probably pinched some loaves. They may have pinched each other's loaves while we're talking about it, but that's neither here nor there. But they came out in some like random town in like Georgia. It was either South Carolina or Georgia.
Yeah.
And they went into the town, got something to eat, and like got cleaned up a little bit, and then we're like, oh look, a fucking record shop. Let's go check it out. So they went in and looked at some UCDs and some shit like that. Like it was like late 90s. No, it wasn't. It was like 2000s. And then they had like a music. It may have been Creative Loafing. Southeastern Music Magazine had a bunch of different bands, and it tells you who's playing where, and people got new albums out and whatever, reviews of bands and albums, and it's like before the internet. That's what zines were like the thing you did. But on like the back cover, or like the inside back cover it was called the most unfortunate promo pick of the week or the month or whatever the fuck. And they were standing there in Georgia, just coming off the Appalachian Trail, and like Dave was like, "Hey, Ryan, look, it's Mike." The 5 L's were on the back cover, and they like go through and like berate like every person in the band. This guy's got the corny ass fucking mohawk. You got the fat dude with the beard over here. Here's the guy that's trying to be irreverent, staring at the ceiling. Here's like they're just going through. Here's the white guy with
breaking it down.
Here's the white guy with the dreadlocks. Like it was like every like corny. Like they were trying to make it all corny. It wasn't the best picture, but we were also being stupid.
I wonder if you can get those back issues.
Oh, it was so fucking funny, and they were so far away from home, and then it just
Hello.
But yeah, it was funny. That was what we played. It's time to do a little marbles, but I don't have it fired up. So give me just a second. Whew. This is a whirlwind of a show, Steve. Almost out of breath.
Reginald. While you do that, I'll announce I'm making an appearance tomorrow. Hopefully, it won't get rained out. There's a double billing show.
Hope it rains, Steve.
In Winston at the Coal Pit, the Plaids and Spindle 45, and I'll be.
How long has
singing a song with
Spindle 45 been around?
How long have they been around? I don't know. It's one of those bands that it's like a cover band that everybody gets mad at them because every year they get voted the best cover band in the triad, and as much as I love them because they're all friends of mine, and I'm singing with them tomorrow. The reason they win it is I went to one of their shows, and if you go to while the contest was going on by
Is this a controversial
Yes Weekly, on every table, Lori had put out a little piece of paper that said, "Hey, vote for Spindle as the best band," and she put a QR code on the piece of paper. All you got to do with your phone is scan the QR code, and your vote goes in. There you go. That's
okay.
It's all about how you do it. It's not
Sure. So exclamation point, vote, then the number of the track you'd like to run, folks. Get a weirdo camera angle, Steve?
That's a good one.
That's how you do it.
Not lit well. What's wrong with that light over there?
Well, just in this shot, it looks like fucking surface of the sun.
Yeah.
Exclamation point, vote, then the number of the track you'd like to run.
Nobody's voting.
Get on it, folks. I'm not fucking around. You guys are going to piss me off. I need to get something else to drink, probably.
You doing a mixed drink tonight?
I've done a couple. Actually,
Dave says I once had a dreads that looked like a toilet brush. Quote of the night.
I've only had I've had a couple of shots. Couple 3 shots. And 2 mixed drinks.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. For many, that would be enough.
Sure.
For you?
No, it's for me, it's worth noting. Put it that way. That's worth noting. Some people are like, yeah, Jesus Christ. Like, what do you want to do?
What's this one for?
It was for chat.
Oh.
But now I've got...
Now you got it for just...
But I may use this for OBS and turn it horizontal.
Yeah.
And use this for games during the week. That for OBS, that for games, and then that for chat. So I have 3. Boom. Yeah.
Flea market at a drive-in. That's a cool idea. Is the drive-in still a drive-in theater?
I used to do that. I used to go to a food market and a drive-in.
I had a friend in Savannah. His dad was a preacher, and the drive-in,
On
drive-ins
Sundays.
were dying,
Yep.
and they would have service on Sundays at the drive-in.
That's part of my business model.
You put your speaker in the car and get preached at.
My ultimate business model is to open a retro drive-in theater, so you show older movies.
Yeah.
On premises, you also have like a 50s diner car, like a breakfast diner car.
Okay.
Also on premises, you have a record store. And both of those operate during the week independently of the drive-in theater. Then on, summertime, weeknights, you get movies. Weekends, obviously, you get movies.
Can I put a little vape shop in there as well?
Sure.
Okay.
And then on Sundays, you got your church service.
Yeah.
Let somebody come in and do a little church service. It's not my bag, but God bless you. Do your thing.
You let all our religions take advantage of that?
Sure.
Yeah.
You can mix it up,
Yeah.
Except for the not in my house.
Okay.
Not ever.
All right.
Hey, James Ferrara, what's up, man? Your band is playing live at Walmart here in San Diego for the Rady Children's Hospital benefit. Hell yeah. Fucking A, man. All right, let's see what we got for what's winning in terms of tracks here.
Looks like 44's got a couple.
44's got the lead. I'm going to say 44. Because basically, because I'm not waiting any longer. Boom. Is this a Christmas track? Once we load in, folks, exclamation point play, exclamation point play. Or if you're one of the few that say it, exclamation mark play. Are you a point or a mark guy, Steve? What the fuck?
Even the dog covered her nose.
I bet she did. Jesus Christ.
Am I in? I think I'm in. Man, is the snow going to affect play?
It could affect play.
The wind certainly will.
We could be looking at a slight delay to try to get rid of some of the snow off the course. Luckily, we got a good Zamboni guy to come in and move all this excess snow.
Call Jay.
Out of the realm of play here.
Jay said this week he went over and there was something. Looked like a puck was on the ice.
Correct.
But it was actually stuck to the ice, and he was actually just half of a puck. Someone apparently had. I don't know how the puck got sliced in half.
That's kind of creepy.
The other half was up in the stand somewhere, so it's it's crazy.
It's like one of my slap shots, for fuck's sake. All right, let's get into it.
You want to get a drink? You need a drink?
I do. But we're starting this race. Good luck, literally nobody. Whoa. Look at this thing. It's like a little Plinko course.
Wizard says, I know a guy by the name of Sam Boney.
No way. Scotty Strychnine. Look at that profile picture, too. What's up, Dave? DJ Thunder? I see you in there, bro.
Here we go. There's people have chosen which side to take. Scotty's still got the lead here.
Yeah, he does.
Do we have a track record already? No.
No.
It's a new
apparently, we've not run this track.
Uh-oh. Scotty's stuck. Scotty's stuck. And he's been passed.
Oh, no.
But there's two courses. We don't know which one is going to take the advantage. Scotty's ahead again.
He's ahead again. Oh, wait.
Steve Fever coming up behind.
What the fuck? What? Is Aaron going the wrong way? I think Aaron's going the wrong way. Captain's also going the wrong way. Or maybe it's just a different way. Dude, me, you, and Scotty. Big Bad Luke's back there, too. Don't count him out
There are
either.
two ways you can travel.
He's another Georgia boy, Steve.
Yeah. Respect. Here we go. Catch that ding. Steve Fever out in
I
front.
don't care for that. Yeah, but can you make it through the whoop-de-woos?
You know I can.
I think you're going to get
I was
stuck in
born
the
to
whoop-de-woos.
go
You're
through.
going to get stuck in them.
whoop-de-woo. No, I'm taking the outside.
You're just getting stuck.
Took the outside track.
Wait a minute. Hold that fucking phone.
Look at Aaron. Boom.
Hold that fucking phone. Who's making it through the whoopties? God damn it.
Well, this is a crazy course. What's going on? We're going uphill now? No.
I can't call it, bro.
There's another whoop-de-woo coming up. Can I get through the whoop-de-woo? Boy, finish line's way down there.
Abacus is back here. Aaron Griffin's over here. I can't tell who's actually in the lead.
Well, according to the...
Now Captain Carburetor's saying
It's anybody's guess.
it's anybody's race.
Steve Fever's way up there, though.
And that's the way life should be. It's anybody's race.
Steve Fever's way up ahead.
This is gonna take 9 minutes to finish. Look at the finish line down there. What the fuck? Like, what are we actually saying?
I think we're all getting tied up there in the middle. Big Bad Luke taking the lead. I apparently got stuck. I'm stuck. Look at me.
Yeah.
I'm way back there now. What the fuck?
You dropped your keys on the ground. Steve's keys.
Come on, Tink. Come on, Tink.
Oh, here comes the captain.
We can do it.
Oh, Luke's through, though. Luke's through. That's big. That's big to get through that with no problems.
Big and
Captain
bad.
seems to also be able to make it through that. Captain does great through that.
Wow.
You can really get held up there.
Oh, there's Steve Fever again.
But there's some other lines that people have been taking up here.
Really? I took a different one.
Interesting lines.
And
Luke, still Luke. Still, bam! Holy Lord!
it just the finish just came up to us.
Out of nowhere.
I was surprised.
It was an RKO out of nowhere. Let's wait for the official results before we start clapping, Steve.
Respectable second place for me.
What happened to me? Where'd I go? I'm still not finished. I'm up there smelling them roses, Steve.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh my Lord. What did you eat for supper?
I had a BLT.
How much mayonnaise was on it? How much bacon grease was on it? Fred, bring her up the rear. The caboose. Big Bad Luke. Congratulations. Power moves with shower shoes on. It's a long track. That's a good track. I like that track, though. That's solid business. Congrats. Now, we're going to be doing a little something different in Dig of the Week tonight. I can get you involved too, Steve. I mean, we can just kind of make this a thing.
I could do the poll. That way.
Oh, if you want to, sure. But you can't look, though.
No, I can't look.
So,
But I might not pull from here. I might pull from over there.
okay, sure.
Or should I roll for that? Didn't bring my 20 side.
So, as an homage to, because I don't have anything for Dig of the Week. I'm getting ready to
I didn't bring any records at all.
I'm getting ready to go to New York City, so I may buy some records up there, right? You got to buy some records in New York City, right?
Oh, you probably paid too much.
I got to buy records in New York City. I've got to buy a jazz record in New York City, or I'll lose my fucking mind. Or maybe probably all three, like jazz, hip hop, punk rock. I've got to get 3 records of those genres in New York City to feel like I've done something.
Okay.
I just really do. But anyway, so I didn't go out and buy. I was too busy this week anyway to buy records. It just wasn't in the cards. And I wasn't sure if Steve was coming or not, and I didn't know if Steve had digs anyway.
I wasn't sure I was coming either.
So we're gonna pull a little page out of Mazzy's book, or nay, should I say, out of Metal Theologian's book? Because according to Metal Theologian,
The originator?
he's the originator of the whack-a-mole.
Okay.
It's a Mazzy thing. Metal Theologian says he's the originator of the whack-a-mole. Mazzy stole it from him. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah. So we're gonna pull 5 random records right now and just talk about them off the fucking cuff, and just see what we. Because I thought about doing. Oh, we could do summer records. We could do 4th of July records. We could do. We've done all that shit before. So let's pull some random records and see what we come up with, and let's see if we can.
Zep Pearl says he was doing blind pulls before them.
Ooh, shit! Shots fired.
It's on.
All right, pull me something. Let's talk about it.
Okay, I'm just gonna pull something. All right, if I can get it.
I got my eyes closed.
Okay,
Okay.
you ready?
Yeah. What is it?
It's a record. You can open your eyes now.
I'm gonna feel the cover and see if I can tell what it is.
Oh yeah, right. What's it feel like? Little ring wear?
Little ring wear. It's from the 80s.
No.
No, not at all. So this is wow, from Smash Records, the golden hits of Jerry Lee Lewis.
Nice.
I'll say this: when it comes to like records you can get for not a lot of money, some of these like Jerry Lee Lewis compilations, you can never go wrong with this shit. Jerry Lee Lewis is so fucking punk rock. He's such an originator of punk rock, like vibes and the attitude and all that shit. You can never go wrong with that.
Marry
He's
your
fucking
cousin.
killer. Marry your cousin. I had some cousins though. Let me tell you, like. And then my mom came in the room. But this has got a whole lot of shaking going on. Great Balls of Fire, obviously. Breathless, Crazy Arms, You Win Again, Your Cheating Heart. His version's really good. Fools Like Me, Down the Line, Break Up, I'll Make It Up to You, High School Confidential, and End of the Road. But killer stuff. Not a super rare or fancy record or whatever, but man, you can never go wrong with a nice fucking Jerry Lee comp to just keep the party moving, or in a party that may be on the little downslide, give it a little shot of adrenaline. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
100%. He's a wild man, baby. Winebender, we living large and in charge over here, friend. And Low and Hairy and Hard to Carry. Also, Steve is lactose intolerant and apparently is eating some ice cream.
I cannot comment on that.
I'm just throwing that out there. Are we doing another one? Or do we pull you one? Well, you may not know about my record.
I'll pull one more.
Okay, pull one more.
Don't look.
Iowa is a place to stay. Get your buddy on the right and now make my mistake. Iowa is a place. Okay. The Shadow Room. Thank you for becoming a friend of the program. Thank you for the follow, brother. Dude, I'm struggling. I got some coughing going on. I may have. There's a good possibility I have syphilis. Oh, yeah, let's go. One of the, I think, overlooked records in the that phase of Miles Davis's career that I personally is my favorite. Water Babies. This is a promo copy of Water Babies. Crazy ass cover. That's some great art right there. And I don't know what year this was, but this was like sandwich. This is right there around the like the Bitches Brew and
like 71.
I can't read that. See if you can see it.
76?
70. Is that late?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a little later than I thought. But it's that electric Miles vibe shit, and not a lot of people talk about this one when they're talking about those. Like you hear about On, you hear about Bitches Brew and like that whole kind of area of stuff. But this,
it's a good lineup: Miles Davis, Herbie Hancock, Tony Williams, Ron Carter, Wayne Shorter.
Oof. You mean Herbie Hancock?
Chick Corea, Dave Holland. Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's good stuff, man.
It's a white label promo. Yeah.
That's one of my favorite Miles records that I own. Did you get that from over there?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I thought you were right behind me.
No.
I thought it was gonna be a rock record.
Yeah, I pulled one on it. Pulled a switcheroony.
I love classic Miles, of course, but like that, when he got weird and electric and shit, I was all about that. All about it. I love that era of Eddie Harris as well. Gonna do another one?
We'll do one more?
Huh?
We'll do one more.
I'm doing 5 total.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was 2.
All right.
All right.
Can I pull from anywhere?
Sure.
Are those your records over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll pull one more.
Okay. Oh. You're gonna wait till fat boy, wait till tomorrow. Ba-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na, ba-na.
All right, here you go.
Oh man, hell yes. You're not looking at these, are you?
No.
Okay, these are blind pulls.
Yeah.
Awesome. One of my favorite Mother's albums, and this thank you, Kitty, for ruining the spine of this fucking record. Corky, you fat fuck. Uncle Meat, Mothers of Invention with insert. It says
That looks like it was not Fred, but the other. What's the guy?
Pat.
Pat.
Yeah, it's Pat.
It's Pat.
Let's see what the insert is. I don't really know what that is.
What are you doing?
So here's the gatefold.
You're bad.
I don't know if I've ever pulled the insert out. God, the cat literally chewed a hole through the.
Wow. All the way through.
So fucking pissed off.
I'm glad my cat did not get into that, or hasn't gotten into that yet.
Oh, here's the insert.
Ooh. Not looked at the
Hold on.
insert?
I don't think I've ever looked at this. But it's got the little book. Look at that. That's so fucking cool.
Yeah, Pat usually sold these at a better price than you'd pay.
Because he was a big 50s and 60s guy, like doo-wop and like early rock and roll. And if it wasn't that, he didn't really know. I got a lot of my King Crimson records from there for like $5. Because he was like, I don't know. I don't know what that is. I'm like, what's wrong with you? He was also one of the guys that still used the book. Now, if you guys have been collecting records for any type of time, you know about the book. It's this like price guide, like from, I don't know when, 1987, that told you how much Beatles records are worth. I don't know. But it wasn't like the internet where shit changed like every day. It was the book, and he still swore by it. Remember that shit?
Oh, yeah.
He's like, oh, I don't know this record, and then he'd pull this fucking this paperback out. Next thing you know, he's slapping a price tag on some shit. But yeah, that's you got 4 cats at I had 4. I had 1 pass away recently. I got 3 now, and this fucking idiot dog down here.
Dang. Don't let him talk to you like that.
You don't play by the book. Yeah, it's yes, blind pull was Uncle Meat. So he said. You're not bullshitting, are you, Steve?
No, hell no.
We didn't set this up. This is not a bit. This is not a bit. Because we didn't have anything to show tonight.
Ha.
Do you want me to do one so nobody knows? So I mean, like literally, like this, because this is what Mazzy does. I'm just gonna do this. Oh, also nice. You boys got some records up in here, son. Little Fishbone. It's a Wonderful Life.
I remember when we got that.
Yeah, that's from the
Honey Hole.
Oh, was this from the Honey Hole? This was, yeah. I did get some Fishbone from my other guy up here. My little secret guy.
Mm-hmm.
I got a secret guy. Don't tell nobody. You tell him, but I'll kill you. This is a little EP action, I believe. No, it's not an EP. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess it's probably considered an EP. You see the year on that, Steve? I can't see nothing.
87.
87. Hell yeah.
Yes.
Fucking love some Fishbone. We don't play Fishbone enough here on the program, actually. There's probably a lot of people going like, I didn't even know you had that record. Like, it's been a while since we played these. Good stuff, though. Hell yeah.
Must be a Christmas record.
What the fuck?
It's a Wonderful Life, and there's a picture of the family.
Okay.
Slick Nick, you devil you.
Yo.
Just call me Scrooge.
Have we had a Fishbone Christmas record this whole time and
No.
not played it during
I
Christmas?
think we need to make a note of that.
What the fuck? Hey, somebody, a mod, please. Somebody set a calendar reminder for the Friday before Christmas. and tell us to play the Fishbone Christmas record. Calendar reminder right now.
Play the fish out of it.
Play the fish out of it. Holy shit. That's crazy.
Yep.
That kind of blew my mind. Scotty said, will do.
We should,
Hell
do,
yeah.
we should do a shot.
Let's do a shot. You pour one, I'll pull another blind. It's right here.
Oh.
It's dripping. It's drippy. Careful. The problem is I don't have a lot of range of motion, but I'm still not looking. Should I go down or up? Should I go down or up?
You should go all the way down.
All the way down?
Yep.
I'm just doing right here.
Because I went medium and you went up.
Okay. Oh, this is a thick one, though.
That's what she said.
Oh, fantastic.
Mike loves his records.
I do. And you know what else I love? It's fucking Corey from Columbus. That's something else I love. And he sent this record right here, signed by the guys.
What?
Hell yeah. Some Ohio fucking heat right here. Some Ohio local stalwarts. I forget the name of the record. Can you read that? Read the title.
Oh, shit.
I can't read it at all.
Can't read these metal things.
Well, look at the spine. If you can see the spine. I was going to go to the spine.
Oh, yeah, good idea. Beyond Acheron?
Beyond Acheron.
That's right
That's
outside of Akron.
Yeah, correct. I hate that because, like, I know
Is it an Akron band? Acheron? I bet it is.
Kron notably, more than anybody, sent me some incredibly dope records, and for whatever reason, for a while, I'm better now. I can remember them a little better now. Had a hard time remembering the names of the records. I remember what they look like, and I remember how fucking dope they were, and then I play them, and we da-da-da-da, and I shelve them, and then when I go back, and I'm like, let's play that one from Kron, and I'm like... I stare at the stack, and I'm like, God damn it. I have no idea what it is, but I'm kind of better with that now, somewhat. But yeah, Killer. This is like it's a label. It's only 250 of these pressed. This is number 96. So shouts to Corey. Corey's a homie to a lot of good people in the VC, and he's a good homie himself. Killer. He sent all his fucking record store.
So we have to play these after the show?
Oh, we can. We got to do one more.
Okay.
Did you pour the shot?
I did.
Should we do a shot before? Let's do a shot before.
Okay.
That'll limber them lips up, Steve.
This is for the last pick.
Okay.
May be a good one.
Cheers, everybody. I gotta get this pouch out. I ain't got no catch lid. Okay, so where should I grab from now? Now these are, granted, these are all rock, which probably most people care about. No, I'm not gonna stand up and go do a jazz. Should I do middle shelf or top shelf? I can't really reach the top shelf unless you want to do it. Are you doing one?
All right.
Tanky. Oh man, this is funny because this is one of the bands that I was gonna play tonight. I considered doing like a low key like 4th of July theme of stuff we've not done before, but I did want to play Grand Funk, an American band, but we've done that before. So like that stuff like that, I'm like, oh, we've done that before. Kind of turned me off. But anyway, Steve just randomly pulled Shining On Grand Funk. Which is, I don't think this is in the best shape, so I don't know the most about this in terms of like where it falls and all that jazz. Because yeah, this one's it's not in the best shape. It's hard to see. That looks good, but it ain't.
Yeah,
you can see it right there.
Whew.
Yeah, it's kind of rough. Yeah. So I don't really know a lot about this. Where does this fall in the lineup there, Steve? It's got is it a die cut cover? It is a die cut cover.
It looks like it's a 3D
but it's
cover.
turned backwards.
It's got the blue and red kind of offset. Looks kind of 3D-ish, but I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I wonder if I pulled out those 3D glasses again. So, I don't know if you guys know, but
Let me see this.
So, I pulled that record, Domcraft, a couple of weeks ago. They had those 3D glasses in it, and the cover was 3D, which is so fucking cool. But I was playing Rad Racer this past week, and fucking love Rad Racer. And people were like, why don't you pull off those glasses and put it on the 3D mode? And I was like, oh shit, what a brilliant idea. Did not work. It did
Really?
No. It was giving me an actual seizure. I've never had a seizure before. I feel like that's the closest I've ever been in my entire life.
But you've had a seizure salad.
I've had a seizure salad.
Oh, it's got their 74 tour, like all the dates on here.
Oh, that's cool. Anywhere close to here?
Greensboro Coliseum, April 6th.
Really?
74.
Oh, that's dope as fuck, man. Your
Yeah.
copy doesn't have the glasses?
Everybody
shit.
played Greensboro.
Greensboro.
Yeah, I have a feeling like there was a something you could pop out here.
Looks
that
like
someone popped out because there's nothing on this insert that would.
No, it doesn't really line up.
That's an insert, but on the sleeve. That,
What say you, chat fuckers? What was the thing that went in the little die cut hole here?
I will say this is the album with one of their biggest hits on it, The Locomotion.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Everybody doing a brand new dance now.
And I will say, when it comes to like 70s hard and heavy stuff, I still to this day, if there was one band I would say doesn't get the love that it deserves, it's Grand Funk Railroad. One of my favorite 70s like hard rock bands.
Yeah.
By far. I mean, to me, they're better than a lot of bands that get way more fucking steez than they do. Hoppin' fun for all. Aaron, have I told you the thing about that, Aaron? Have I told you that thing, Steve?
Greensboro, grass.
You know, that jingle on Rock 92.
Hoppin' fun baseball.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah. It's terrible.
Right. Okay, well, I will bet my fucking left nut, and this is not no kappa.
How many times you bet your left nut?
And I mean it here, that my ex-fiance, the cunt one, not the dead one,
Right.
is
The cunt.
is singing on that.
Oh, really?
Kimsey sings on that.
She's not the lead. I bet the lead.
I don't know. I only hear her voice. I hear it, and I know I know that's her. I know it's her. 100%. And I think she worked there or like volunteered there or something, where she ran like a concession for a charity or something. I know she did that because somebody told me they like bought beer from her or something there. Like, oh, I saw your old girl or whatever. And then I heard that commercial and I'm like, oh, that's her singing. So maybe that's helping me gestalt that together, but I don't think so, because I hear that voice and I immediately went, oh my God, that's fucking Kimsey. I swear to God. I almost want to reach out to her just to ask her that. And then then delete everything and block everything.
And then go like beat up her car with a metal rod or something.
No, that was her husband.
Oh.
Allegedly. What's the statute of limitations for that? Hey, Steve. Steve, look, on statute of limitations.
Uh-huh.
But yeah. Actually, when Bo died, and his truck was like all fucking smashed up and shit, you know what came rolling out of that truck? A ball bat with a shit ton of fucking red paint on it. Yeah, yo, Bo, hide this shit from me. That's not funny. I tell you what else is not funny, Steve. AIDS.
Not the chocolate caffeine
Correct.
diet suppressant.
Correct. Everybody stay tuned. We're going to come back here with a Soda Speak and Chip Chat. You got some stuff, Steve?
No.
What the fuck?
Oh, yeah. I got
The fuck?
some stuff.
You better have some
I
stuff.
got so much stuff.
I'd say Tink
Almost like
don't
you
root
can
me.
take it over here and sell it in bulk or just
Tink's over here rooting me.
eat it.
All right, we'll be right. Bark. Ain't that right, Tink? Dog joke. All right. Well.
Make the most of your summer with hundreds of value-priced items in the new Summer Value Days circular from True Value hardware stores. This custom accessories foot pump, just $3.99, inflates tires and toys. AMF Paragon's automatic air conditioner timer for $8.99 lets you come home to a cool house. Conserve water and energy with the Saver shower head, just $4.99. And choose from assorted GE insect trap fluorescent bulbs from $6.99 at participating True Value hardware stores.
Lake Dolores, the magical water world that features the most exciting high-speed water slides. The family fun place that offers relaxation and incredible thrills just off the I-15 Las Vegas freeway near Barstow. Call now for special rates. Glide down the 200-foot water slides, up to 50 miles an hour. Good, clean, safe fun. A thrill a second. Bring the kids, picnic, camp overnight. Fly the giant swings at Lake Dolores. The magical water world that guarantees a fun-filled time. How do you know if you're watching Out of Control, the Nickelodeon TV show? It's easy when you remember this helpful guide. An out-of-control car goes... An out-of-control skier goes... But an out-of-control TV show goes... Once again, out-of-control car... Out-of-control skier... Out-of-control show... Out of control. It goes like... Sundays on Nickelodeon.
The rejoin's not working. No, rejoin's not working. Damn it! Skyline shot and why is camera 1 not working now? What the fuck is going on here?
I don't like this in front of my...
You want me to take that off? I'll take it off.
Or just move it.
I'll move it. I can definitely move it.
Makes me look taller. How about I just lean down like this?
That's perfect. Yeah, I'll move it. I'll move it. No problem.
That's better.
Perfect. So to speak, chip chat. We you still? I knew you had a cache of chips. Do you have a cache of sodas?
I have a few.
Okay.
Maybe 4, 5.
I did add a new wrap snack to the cache today.
I see that.
But I couldn't find any sodas that were.
I've not seen that one before.
Yeah, that's a new one.
But I've got one here that we'll talk about later.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, let's get into the, so to speak, open.
You think that'll play?
I don't know. I don't. Fuck. I'm kind of worried about everything now. Is it going to work?
So to speak.
So Abacus says the GMR and blind stab should be a new feature on the program.
Oh.
I kind of dug that.
We could do a little short version of that.
That had a nice little feel to it. I have to say, I don't care for that.
So when I went up to talk to our boy Glenn Scott, stopped off at the local.
I feel like you want to say Glenn Close. Tank.
No, Glenn Scott.
Stop.
Stopped off the local grocery store around the corner from his house. Got some Sioux City sodas.
Oh,
we've done some Sioux City.
Is it a Sioux City sarsaparilla?
It is,
dude.
I got you a bottle. I got me a bottle.
Dude,
what?
Do you know the relevance of this?
No.
Chat. Where does Sioux City sarsaparilla come from? What do you guys know about Sioux City sarsaparilla? Name where that comes from.
Was it in a Melvin's movie or something?
No. It's in a very popular movie.
Sioux City Sarsaparilla.
Come on, somebody's got to know.
Got to be.
If nobody types it, I'm gonna get really pissed off.
Vacation.
No.
No.
Newer movie.
Oh, Sioux City Sarsaparilla. Newer movie.
I mean newer, like not 50s or 60s, not an 80s movie. I'll say a modern classic, a modern cult classic. There you go, Merv. What's up, Merv?
Oh, Big Lebowski.
Big Lebowski. When Sam Elliott goes to the bar, he's like, "You got a sarsaparilla?" And he's like, "Got Sioux City sarsaparilla." And he goes, "That's a good one."
Was that a product placement? If ever I saw one.
Hell yeah. Dan
yeah.
B got it as well. What's up, Dan?
They claim to be the granddaddy of all root beers.
It's a Sioux City's fucking sarsaparilla.
Cane sugar. I got you a bottle. Got me a bottle. We don't have to carl it or nothing.
I love this.
I can tongue this bitch.
Okay, let's take that easy. Let's ease that back a notch. Wowie, wow, 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 wow.
Beaties be damned. It's good.
That is so fucking good. Now, here's the golden question of the hour. What separates a sarsaparilla from a root beer? Chat, what say you? Any soda connoisseurs that know the answer to
My
our
guess is they
conundrum
don't
here?
use the true sarsaparilla root to make root beer.
It's a different kind of root,
maybe.
or a combination, an amalgam of roots rather than just a true sarsaparilla.
Oh, I don't know.
If I had to bet, if I had to guess, I would say that was the difference.
It's funny that it's Sioux City, but it's distributed by a company in New York.
New York City.
Whitestone, New York.
Holy shit.
It's good.
It's really good. That's a top tier. I'll put it in the root beer category. That's a top tier root beer.
You can't find they don't sell Barks anymore, do they?
I don't see it very often.
kind of.
We saw it on tap recently.
Really?
That BBQ restaurant
Yeah.
we went to in Elkin.
They had Barks on tap?
Yeah, you didn't see that?
No.
Yeah, because I made the comment that because I think one of the other
Barks
guys I said,
has bite.
but they said they don't say that anymore.
Yeah.
But they also took the caffeine out. It was the only root beer that had any caffeine in it whatsoever, but it was minimal. It was like 15 or 20 milligrams of caffeine.
Did Sunkist take the caffeine out of their orange drink?
I don't know. That's a good question. Because that was going to say
Because it was the only orange soda that had caffeine.
Orange, like Sunkist and Barks were akin in that for that fact that they were both sodas that had caffeine in it. That in their genre, nobody else had caffeine in them. It's a very unique category to put yourself in. A caffeinated root beer. I mean,
Is there a caffeinated lemon lime soda?
no.
Like Sprite, never had it. You know, of course, 7-Up, never had
Never
it,
had
never
it.
will.
Never will. Michael Thomas.
And then, was it Sierra Mist became
Star.
Starry or something
Starry.
stupid. I don't know if that has.
Also, no caffeine. No.
It's for the kids.
Yeah, it's funny because I used to. One of the good friends of the program and my former roommate,
Hey, they have a number.
Uncle I know.
They have a phone number.
You want to call him?
You want to call them?
I don't know if I want to call him. But no, he was of Mormon faith. He grew up Mormon.
Who?
My old roommate, Ken.
Okay.
He was of Mormon faith, and you know, I wouldn't say he was like as an adult like super devout or anything like that. But there's things that he kind of held on to, and I noticed he always bought tons of like good root beers, And then, like in a pinch, like if you stopped at a store, he was always getting a Sprite. He would never get a soda pop with caffeine in it.
Right.
He never drank caffeine. So even though he was like grown and was like he wasn't like a
He didn't do drugs, did he? 'Cause, I mean, that's the reason they don't drink caffeinated, because it's a drug. It wasn't because
I ain't blowing the whistle on
Brigham
nobody.
Young didn't say, "Do not consume caffeine." He said, don't do drugs.
I'll say he doesn't do drugs now.
Okay.
But even back in the day, he never really drank caffeinated sodas that I remember. He would always go for root beers and Sprite and shit like that. Because it's probably what he grew up with, you know what I mean? The Ruby Red Squirt has caffeine in it. How about Squirt?
Squirt, that's a good soda. That's a grapefruit soda.
That's a grapefruit soda. Yeah. So I wouldn't put it in the same category as a lemon lime soda.
No.
Because, like, the clear lemon lime, so, you know. Because if you get into Squirt, you could put that in the Mountain Dew category almost. And all of those have shit tons of caffeine. Sundrop, which has a little bit of juice in it. 1%, or less than 5% juice or something.
Well, I put Squirt in there with, what's this?
Wink?
No, the diet soda.
Wink. No. Fresca.
Fresca, yeah.
That's a grapefruit soda.
That's the greatest diet soda ever.
You like it more than Diet Coke? Come on.
No.
Really? No, you don't. I was gonna say.
But it's the besides Tab, it's the OG of diet sodas.
Yeah, correct.
There were two.
Yeah.
And Tab sucked.
You ever drink Tab back in the day?
Yeah, it sucked.
That bite. It had bite, but it was the wrong kind of bite.
My friend across the street in San Antonio, his mom, that's all she drank was diet soda. She had Fresca and Tab, and we'd steal them, and her AIDS also. We'd steal her AIDS.
Did she have AIDS?
Yeah, she had AIDS.
Fuck.
We'd steal that.
That's tough sledding.
So she was all into those diet. She was hocked up on the goofballs, probably.
Sure.
Yeah.
Trying to boost that metabolism, Steve.
That's when I discovered Fresca was really, really good.
Sure.
But Tab was not.
Yeah. How'd you like to mow my lawn?
I tell you, Fresca and tequila is really good, by the way.
Fresca and vodka is also really good. Yeah. That grapefruit does the trick.
Yeah. It also makes your diabetes medication
not
work.
Correct. Diet sodas are really bad for you.
Grapefruit.
Grapefruit.
You should eat grapefruit.
Isn't that what turns off? Never mind. Different conversation. All right.
But I don't know if there's actually any grapefruit in a Fresca.
It says it, but I don't know if they mean it. You know.
That's good.
Good soda pop. Fucking Christ. It's good stuff.
We can only hope the chips are just as good.
Well, let's hold that fucking phone, Steve.
Potato chips, how my mouth does dip. Potato chips, how my mouth does dip.
Excesso calorious. Excesso. There's a lot of stuff on the chip, is what you're saying. Those are thick. Papas. Look at that. Es delicioso. Sting City. What? What are you talking, Steve?
Well, I'm just trying to learn some more about this product that I brought, because I don't know much about it. Apparently, PepsiCo's behind it somehow. It's a chip. Of course, Frito-Lay is also PepsiCo.
Sure.
Torcida is the brand.
Torcida.
So I was in Richmond, and I just stepped out of the...
and bore your arms tired.
The Edgar Allan Poe Museum, and just around the corner from that was...
You kept hearing a clock in your head.
Well, I heard all the police cars going to the mass shooting, drove right by me, but on the corner there was a little bodega that had tons of foreign material in it, and I got some chips.
Whoa, we don't discriminate against...
I got a few bags of chips, and I think I got a couple of sodas that were guaranas, which we can do later.
I do love a guarana soda.
This is Torcida. Pimenta Mexicana.
Let's hold this bitch up.
So it looks like some kind of puffy,
I don't know what to think about
some
this.
little puffy kind of chip thingy.
I don't know what the fuck this is.
Little crunchy, puffy things, and it looks like it's
Looks like
maybe
Captain Crunch,
a jalapeno flavor, maybe.
Is this jalapeno Captain Crunch? Is what we're talking about?
It does look like Captain Crunch. Well, Captain Crunch got barrel lines on it, little barrels.
Let's not split hairs here.
New Nova Receta, which I think is new recipe. Mesmo sabor, more flavor.
Sure.
Okay. It says the flavor is pimenta, which a pepper, I'm assuming, because there's jalapenos on the cover here.
Pimenta is pepper?
I think pimenta is probably pepper. Smell pretty good. Oh, they're cute. They look like tiny little sopapillas. You know what a sopapilla is? Mm-hmm. It looks like a tiny sopapilla.
Hold that phone. I don't have much light over here, but they're little pillows. They're little corn pillows.
Little corn pillows.
That's definitely jalapeno. That texture.
That's good. I like that.
What are these made out of?
Let me see.
Is that corn?
I think so.
Excuse me. Maize.
God.
Yes, my son?
Well, you know how they give you your ingredients, usually the number one ingredient is the first thing?
Correct.
It's really long. It says farina de trigo enriquecida con ferro e ácido fólico. That's what the first ingredient is.
Bless you. What the fuck, man? They're good. These are good, and they got a nice little spice to them. But it's not like an overwhelming, overpowering spice. It's definitely jalapeno. It's that little stingy, tangy, almost citrusy spice of.
So the first word was farina, which I think is farina, and
DJ Mark for
cream of wheat has some. There's something about farina on the. It says farina.
So it may not be corn.
So it might be wheat.
Wheat and not corn. Maybe that's what it is. It does. There's something weird about it. Anybody speak Spanish? They're just packing peanuts.
I don't see anything that says maize or corn. Farina. Yeah.
Interesting.
They're good. I like them.
Yeah, they're good, but I could tell, like, off the.
It doesn't have a corn taste, though.
There was something odd about the flavor. Or, I don't want to say odd to us, for our American palate, something odd.
Enriquecida. I'm going to have to Google that.
Not something from the American market. It was nothing comparable in the American market to this, which is unique. And I love that, doing that on Chip Chat, especially stuff from like foreign lands. There is literally nothing American comparable to this chip whatsoever. Don't give her jalapenos. You'll fucking diarrhea the fucking floor.
Well,
Have to buy a fucking $20 dog food so she doesn't diarrhea everywhere. This is a jerk off. Tink's a jerk off.
is the act of making diarrhea called diarrhea?
Diorama.
She's going to diarrhea everywhere.
Yeah, I love using diarrhea as a verb. She diarrheaed everywhere. Also, my favorite example of that is using ball bat as a verb. What about just come over there and not fucking ball bat your ass to the ground? Chibo used to do that. I'll just come over there and ball bat you to the fucking ground.
Apparently ball bat was something very... Okay.
Ball bat.
Your band was really into ball bats.
Yeah. I loved hearing ball bat as a verb. And it was very menacing. Hey, the Shadow Room says they're wheat snacks. Hey, there you go, baby.
That's what I thought.
First time chatter. Like to see that. What's up,
I
man?
think the farina led me that way.
Interesting. Got a unique texture, unique flavor, so that's something we like to see here on Chip Chat. As we breach the 800 chip mark, we're well over 800 chips reviewed here on this
You
program.
know they grew a lot of wheat in Mexico.
No, I didn't know that. Or farina.
How about that?
Oh,
Fantasia farina?
amber waves of farina. Amber waves of grain. That's just grain. It's not necessarily wheat.
These are really good. I like them a lot.
Yeah, they're good.
I got another one. Another tortilla.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
The different flavor?
Yeah.
Is it also wheat, you think? The
Yeah.
same kind of
I think it's going to be
concoction?
the same chip.
Same chip with a different
With a
flavor.
different flavor.
Okay, fair enough. They also have a chorizo flavored one. Yo, hold that fucking phone.
I don't have that one.
Ooh. Ooh. I bet that is Sam Fantastic.
Sam Frastic.
That's awesome. Hey, folks, I appreciate you guys hanging out with us.
Did Sweet Tea send us a new chip sheet?
No, yeah, she's still working on it.
Okay, it's coming.
Yeah, we got a new chip sheet
I
coming
think
up.
there was last one we got was in November, and she
No, it was before that.
She feels bad about that, but she's getting it up to date.
It's like September.
Wow.
But we had a long hiatus in there. So
Yeah.
she said there's a lot, but she's working. I was like, yeah, take your time, do whatever, man. It's cool. It's cool. A lot of the newer stuff I typically kind of remember, but it's the ones like, a few months ago that I'm like, yeah, I don't remember us doing this. I can't remember.
I still use that sheet when I'm out and about.
Oh yeah,
buying
me
stuff.
too. Yeah. Especially if it's a major brand like a Hers or a
What's that company? Lay's? Yeah.
ones like Hers.
Well, I even texted you when I was at that store. This place where I bought these. No, it wasn't these. It was when I was in North Carolina, Hendersonville. And I was like, have we done these? Because it wasn't on the list, but I don't think we'd done them. So I've got those at home. It was I'm not going to tell you what it was.
We hadn't Jeff done them.
Nice.
Well, folks, you stick around for 2 hours, you end up with a Jeff Dunham joke. What the fuck, man?
That's the best way to top that.
Yeah. We're going to go back over to Twitch. So if you're on Twitch, stay tuned and just refresh here in a couple of minutes. We're going back over to Twitch. We'll listen to a few more record albums. And we'll call it a night. But appreciate you guys hanging out. We got a lot of time off coming up. I'm going to be going to New York.
New York!
Live stream, New York. What if I wanted to go and get one of those sandwiches I like? Yeah. But in between, I'm going to be doing an IRL stream at least. We got the Sunday Shelving Show coming up on Sunday. And, yeah. Football. Thanks, everybody. We'll catch you guys back over on Twitch. And if not, you suck.